In my first book, It's About Damn Time, I talk about a powerful, powerful tool that most people are completely ignoring. They are not keeping an eye on this thing that will help them so much. And I didn't for decades, decades. I regretted it then, so I've made sure never to repeat that mistake. So today I wanted to talk to you about it because I'm working on it right now. And if you know me, you know that I want to keep you on the cutting edge. I want to share what's working for me, how I make money, how you can make money as quickly as possible. And if you don't know me, my name is Arlan. 10 years ago, I was homeless, sleeping on the floor of an airport. Today, I have invested in more than 200 companies led by underestimated founders. And I've also generated millions and millions of dollars for myself and for other people. And I love helping you make more money. So I'm going to give you some insights today that I think will really help you. What we're talking about is email. Email. So not just email, not just getting emails and collecting emails, but having a nurture sequence. And I'm going to show you exactly why this works and how you can do it and spin this up in less than a day. Right now, I'm on Stan Store, STAN dot store. This is what I use to sell courses and to sell one-on-one time, a few other digital items, and I love it. I recently reached $100,000 on Stan Store after just a few weeks, and they're sending me a plaque that I'm going to show you when I get it as their celebration. So I love Stan Store. I love how easy it is to use. And one of the things I've started using Stan Store for is something I wasn't using it for before. They have in their pro account, which I think costs $100 per month, the ability to have email flows, email funnels, follow-ups, whatever way you want to describe it. This is what this is. So some people call it an email funnel. Some people call it a nurture sequence. But essentially, when someone signs up to my different products, I can set it up to where they get an email after every certain amount of days or hours or whatever. And if you really want to go in and make that true money, you set it up where they get emailed multiple times. So what I'm doing right now, it's going to be a little meta because I'm going to show you the thing that you can go get. The link is in the description, okay? And it's going to take you in to become one of the recipients of my email nurture sequence. But it'll show you, you'll get the thing for free, which is awesome. I'll show you that in a second. But then it'll also show you how my emails work so you can actually get into the system yourself. And then you can just copy what I do, or you can use your own wording. So I'll give you, for example, you go to stan.store/Arlan. On your desktop, this is what you see. You see, get access to my cash roadmap custom GPT for free. This is something that I put up just a few days ago, and now more than 350 people have taken me up on this free offer. And you, if you haven't yet, absolutely want to do this because I'm going to show you in a moment how powerful it is. But people enter their name, their email address, their phone number, and then they answer a question from me. How did you find this? And I want people to be specific. Did you find it through this video? This one right here? Let me know. Did you find it because I sent you an email? Did you find it elsewhere? And then they agree to receive marketing emails. And then they click get instant access. And it immediately adds them to my email list within Stan. And it specifically adds them to this email flow. And then it also sends them the access to this custom GPT. And this custom GPT people have been using for the last few days, and they've just been raving about it because it is so, so powerful. So I'm able to give away something that probably I should charge thousands of dollars for, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm able to give that away for free. So you give it away for free. It is powerful. It is helpful. It is valuable. In exchange, I get an email address from the person here. And then they can unsubscribe if they want, right? But many of them, most of them will do this. I'm going to show you behind the scenes. Okay? This is the flow. So you may have even already experienced this. You may be one of the 271 people who has already started getting these emails. But the ones that are not, like the 355 minus the 271, they just signed up in the last couple of hours, so they haven't been sent it yet. But look, opens, more than 50% opened it, and then 2.6% clicked. So what does it say? This very first one, they purchase it, and then this one comes 2 hours after they purchase, but they really didn't purchase, they just ordered it. And I set it to be 2 hours after purchase. And it says, customer name, how did you like my custom GPT? I'm so excited for you to take your big next move on your journey. The custom GPT is a great place to start. I'll see you there. And then the PS tells them what's going on because it's you, the entrepreneur. I'm not trying to like sneak something on you. I say, PS, if you watch closely, the emails I send you over the next few days will show you exactly what I teach in my big course. Big course. Be sure to watch what I do as much as what I say. Awesome. Then on day one, the next day, 24 hours after they ordered it, I say from the airport floor to here. And then I take them on a little journey about me being homeless and kind of what I said to you at the beginning of this email so they understand it. And then I give them something that's valuable. I give them takeaways. It happened because I learned how to package what I already know into offers people would buy. Use platforms like YouTube to create trust and traffic that compounds over time and build community so I never had to do it alone again. These three things, if I look at that and I'm receiving this, I can say, oh, these are some steps I can take. And this is just day one of multiple days that I'm going to give them value. And then if you see here, this is where everything gets super, super interesting. In my PS, I say every week inside of my mastermind, and notice that it is clickable, entrepreneurs are closing 1,000 plus offers, launching lucrative memberships, and building real momentum with support that actually moves the needle. So some people will click on that. Let's see what this one, that was the one that had like the 2%. Was it 2%? Something like that, right? People, was it? Let's look back. Hold on. From airport floor here, was that? Okay, 1.5%. And 3 people clicked on it out of 200. So imagine if I have 2,000 people, which I will soon, or 20,000, which I will soon. I have 20,000 on another list. And it's going to be maybe, 300 people who click there. And you're saying, well, that's like a few clicks. How is that powerful? Let me show you how it's powerful. Okay, this is my mastermind landing page that linked to, that one word from that one email in the nurture sequence linked to. Join Arlan and your fellow entrepreneurs for a game-changing experience. And it takes you through all of what mastermind is all about. It's very, very cool. It's a cool site. It gives you all these different, things you can click on. And it tells you, hey, it has in-person experiences. It has this vault that's like crazy valuable. It has in-person masterminds. It has weekly live experts. And it continues to go on. It shows pictures and video. And then what it does is it takes you down to what it costs. So if you're already in Arlan's All Access, you pay $900 a year because you get $600 applied. Everyone else pays $1,500 a year, which is a discount from $2,500, so you save $1,000, and you get all this stuff. You can read that if you want. And then it has this limited offer where it's a $10,000 offer that gives you all kinds of things that will help with your business. Now let's do some math. Let's say one in every 30 people who see this, which is very normal for me, join, or they get on a call and they join, right? 1 in every 30. Well, let's go back to this flow. And this is just one email, by the way. One email of several. 1 in every 30. So let's say it takes 2,000 recipients for one person to do it. So that's $1,500. So let's say I have 20,000 emails, which I plan on having before the end of the year. That is $15,000 worth of mastermind signups. And let's say 1 out of 10, which is 10%, which is very normal for me. So it's kind of low, but it's normal. Get the 10K upgrade. So that's something like $23,500 for one email in a sequence of several. So most people, 98.5% of people, just get the value, just get to know a little bit more about me. 1.5% click, and then even fewer people are like, yep, let me buy that because I want that. Okay, so then the next one, my simple hack to 5K. Try this. Now, this one has much more clicks, but you'll see why in a second. It has fewer opens and higher clicks. Let me show you why. So this one is, hold on, hopefully it doesn't go away. This one says, I posted, so this comes 2 days after you get the GPT, which is right here. And it says, my simple hack to $5,000, try this. It says, hi, I posted this video, again, that's linked, weeks ago, and it still gets more than 500 views per day. It's wild. It's probably because the framework I'm teaching in it is so clear and simple. Reply and let me know if it helped you at all. It's one of my faves. People are already replying. Then I say, P.S., same thing. So now I have the P.S., same thing, and again, more of a chance for people to buy from that. They're also, which is awesome, clicking on the video. So they're going to YouTube and telling YouTube, this older video, we still like it. It's still getting seen. So YouTube may boost that more. Does it start to make sense? Let me know in the comments if this is making sense to you, how powerful each of these emails are. And keep in mind, anyone can unsubscribe at any time. So they said, okay, yes, I want to get marketing emails. And they also said, okay, I want to continue getting emails because I'm not unsubscribing. So then I do another one where I talk about my bump sale course, right? $37 bump sale course. Let's see what this one is. How she made sales from copying and pasting. And I give an example. And, oh, been signed out. I give an example. And then I do this. Almost 6% of people click. And only 85 have made it here because they're going through this process where it's being delayed. So you have to imagine this number with more people. So let's say there's 1,000 people, 60 of them will click onto my bump sale. I then also get bump sale orders every day because the bump sale course, because it's a great course, and because people are getting to this part of the nurture sequence. Now look at this. Look how cool this is. You go in here, you say, I want to add an email. They give you this section here. They can help you personalize it. You put a title. But what if you're saying to yourself, okay, this is interesting. I think I understand, but I don't know. What do I type? What do I say in these emails? Let me know in the comments if you are questioning, what exactly do I say in the emails? Well, a little bit meta, but go to my custom GPT that you just got from my Stan store for free. And you say, I am building a 30-day email nurture sequence. I want to give value about helping entrepreneurs make more money. And I also want to promote my mastermind, which costs $1,500 per year today. What should each email be about? Now, this is just simple. It's going to take it from kind of like a perspective of I'm not me, right? This is pretty simple. You could give it much more of a prompt with much more information, and it'll give you much more better, details. Make sure you copy the answers it gives you, put it into something so you can save it so it doesn't go away. Press return. Let's see what it says. Now, this is GPT-5, so we'll see what it does. It says, perfect. A 30-day nurture sequence works best if it blends teaching, storytelling, and subtle selling. Arlan always says, give value first, sell by invitation, not pressure. So here's the structure you can follow. And then it just tells me every day, day one, your story, why you care about helping entrepreneurs earn more. Now, it's going to do all of these. I'm not going to read them all, but it's just being very, very cool. You go through these and you're like, oh, I like that one. Okay. You copy this one, day one, copy what? And you say, great. Please write this out. And then you copy what the title of it is. And it's going to tell you what the draft is. Now, you're not going to do it word for word. You're going to read what it gives you, a little paint on the canvas. You're going to choose one of the subjects. You'll choose one, from stuck till thriving, my story. Then you take this, you copy it, and you change it to your own words. if it's not saying it in your language. But it just did that in no time. You come back over here, you paste everything in, and then you save it by saying I'm publishing it, and then you add another email. And you don't want to have more than one email per day. Some people like to do one email per week. I think when it's like a nurture sequence, when it first starts out, you might want to do one every day or every 2 days. You could do a 5 day. You could do a 30 day. You could do a 120 day. But you want it to be valuable. You don't want people to say, oh, what is this? And they unsubscribe. You want it to be like solid. So what I've seen some people do is um they'll do like a 5 day course. So you get in and then it says 2 hours or an hour or 5 minutes later, it says, thanks for getting this thing. I'm going to send you a 5 day email course. So over the next 5 days, check your email for the course about XYZ, about this topic that's related to their core offer and who they are. And then the next day it says, okay, day 1, course lesson, duh. And then they'll have a long email that's a course lesson. And maybe there's a call to action, maybe not. Now, something really important that I need you to take away from this and pay attention to this. You don't want every single email in your nurture sequence to be sell, sell, sell. You don't want it all to be like in their face. You experiment with it, you can play with it a little bit, but you want it to be like, I'm giving value, I'm giving value, I'm giving value, and then I ask. I'm giving value, value, and then ask. So you have to experiment with it. There's no perfect formula, but I would suggest for every 3 or 4 emails, let's say for every 4 emails, only one has a call to action. That's like very blatant. Because then people are like, I don't want to just get sold to every single day. I want something valuable, right? So that's how you can play it out. So then we think about, okay, well, I understand like that part of it. Tell me the rest. So I'm going to tell you the rest. The rest of it is start to think through how many emails you want to get and what period of time. So what I would say is over the next 90 days, make it a goal to get, are you going to choose 100 emails? 1,000 emails? Some people go for the gusto and they're like crazy numbers, but just think of something that is reasonable so that you can feel like you've accomplished something. And if you get more than that, awesome. So let's say in the next 90 days, your goal is to get 100 new emails because 100 people will be going through your sequence. Well, then, so now you have the strategy, like the plan, the goal. I want 100 new emails, or maybe it's 1,000 new emails. But I'll tell you how you decide. How you decide is, it is a well-known thing in marketing and in entrepreneurship and proven that for every email you have on your email list, and I'll put the word GEM, GEM, in the comments if this is about to help you, okay? If you get help from this, that for every one email, you should make $1 per month from that list. And that's on the low side. A lot of people make more than that. But just think if it's $1. So what that means is, do you want to make an extra $1,000 a month? Have 1,000 people on your email list and have a strategy. It may not be tomorrow that you have 1,000 people, but because especially if you're starting from scratch, but could you have that in 90 days or 6 months? And then from that moment on, you make $1,000 extra each month because you're offering things like we just showed you. I just showed you. What if you want $5,000 extra per month? What does that mean? 5,000 emails. It may not be that you have it next week, but in the next 12 months, could you make 5,000 emails happen? I think you can, especially if you think about it from that perspective. You have a plan. You're like, oh, if I have 5,000 people on my email list, because I've built them, one at a time, little by little, that's like 15 people a day. If it's 12 months, maybe that's a lot for me. Maybe it's going to take me 2 years to get there. Or maybe I'm just going to go for it and it's going to take me 6 months. Who knows? But if you know what your goal is, then you can put some guardrails around how long is it going to take me? And then you say, well, how do I get the people? Because I know you're asking yourself, well, how do I get those people on the list? What we're doing here is we are creating awesome lead magnets. You don't have to use StanStore, by the way. You can use Kit, you can use MailChimp, you can use all kinds of things. You can use School. That can be your lead magnet because you get email addresses there. But this in itself, this roadmap, cash roadmap GPT that I created, is a amazing lead magnet. And it has caused, in just the last few days, 355 people to sign up to my email list. And not only are there people, but they're very highly engaged people. Because what you're going to do is you're going to go to the link in the description right now, and you're going to sign up for it. It'll take you to this page, and you'll sign up right here, and it won't charge you anything. And you're going to sign up, and you're going to have instant access to this GPT that's going to help you from the moment you start using it. 355 people are already using it. People are using it like morning till night. Someone wrote in one of my memberships yesterday, I stayed up way too late working with your GPT. I loved it that much. Cool. That's awesome, right? So that's an ultimate lead magnet. I could have said, let me make this custom GPT that I know helps people make money because it's already worked. Let me charge $2,000 for access to it. Or let me charge $200. Or let me put it inside of a paid thing that's part of it. Easily could have done that. Or it could have said, hey, I am going to charge $5,000 for this product. One of the things you get is access to this. I could have done that, and it probably would have worked well, and I probably would have made money because I know how to make money. But what I decided to do was like, I'm going for the long game. I'm thinking over the next 12 months, maybe the next 24 months, how many people would want this product? 20,000? 30,000? 50,000? 100,000? How many people would want that for free and give me their email address and their phone number? Because I can use their phone number as well. And we get into this thing together. And if they don't want to be part of it, they just unsubscribe. But now they get to hear from me and understand what offers I have, what further value I can give them. So for you, think about a platform that you really enjoy working with. Is it YouTube, LinkedIn, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, another email list you may have, getting on a podcast, getting in front of someone else's borrowed traffic? Is it paid ads? Something for you works. And if you think it doesn't work, it's impossible because it works for so many other people. It's just a matter of strategy and the work you're willing to put into it. I say, if you have money, if you have money, if you have more money than time, then you pay for stuff. If you have more time than money, then you do more stuff. So which one is it for you? Do you have more money than time or more time than money? Let me know with the letters GEM. Let me see if I can show it to you. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Jim. I don't even know where it went. GEM. Let me know if this is resonating with you. I wanted to do this video like impromptu because I was just thinking through, like, I'm about to, over the next several weeks, build a vault, an absolute money printing machine, essentially, by having this incredible exchange with my entrepreneur followers and friends. And I don't want to keep this to myself because anybody can do this. Anybody can get a stand store if you want to pay for it. Anybody can get Kit or any of these things. And if you don't have any of that, just kind of keep tabs on who is around you. But I highly recommend, as someone who used to be homeless and have very little money, finding the money to get 30 days of something. If you get 30 days of something, 30 days of stand store, 30 days of Kit, 30 days of school, you can use those 30 days wisely to make more than it costs to have that and then go to the next level. You're basically just leveling up. No more excuses. No more excuses. Okay? So here's the game plan. You decide on a platform. Let's say it's YouTube. Let's say it's LinkedIn. You post regularly. You post once a week, 2 or 3 times a week. You post. Every time you post, give value. Just give out value for free. Link people to something. Do a call to action, a CTA, and say, the link is in my bio. The link is in below, which it is right now. Oh, by the way, subscribe to this video. Subscribe to it so more people can see it. So subscribe to my channel right now. Stop, 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 and subscribe. Okay. If you just subscribed, tell me in the comments so I can get to know you. Okay. You're going to find that channel, find that platform, and you're going to post consistently with value and help. When you post, you're then going to say, I have a freebie for you. I have this free gift for you. You're going to create a free gift. The best thing I can think of right now, honestly, that is just killing it, is like a custom GPT like I'm doing. Something, custom GPT. And if you don't know how to make a custom GPT, it's not hard at all. You can look on YouTube for free guidance, or you can go to my Your First 5K membership, which is arlansyourfirst5k.com. And I teach you inside of that how to do it. But honestly, I think it's even on my YouTube channel. You build a custom GPT, or you start a new school that you give away for free, or you create some sort of course that's a video course or an audio course that you give away for free. What is going to be your lead magnet? Let me know in the comments what kind of lead magnet you're going to make. They have multiple options. If you're in Your First 5K or Arlan's All Access, go into the classroom, into our 5-day challenges. I teach you how to do this stuff. Do a search in the search bar that says lead magnet. I teach you how to do this stuff. If you're in List Builder Pro, you got everything you need. Then you're going to collect emails. And when you're collecting emails, you're going from the first person who signs up, you're going to have this email nurture sequence set up. Stand Store, I think, is the simplest way to do it, but you can do it on all these other ones too. And you're going to say, thank you for getting this thing. How did it go? Do you need my help? Then you're going to say the next day, you're going to say a little bit about yourself. Then the next day, you're going to give people like advice on how they can do XYZ. What is your XYZ? Are you teaching people how to roller skate? Or are you going to maybe tell them something they didn't know about the wheels on a skate on rollers? You're teaching people how to do like better accounting? Well, you're going to teach them something about accounting, because most people don't want to do the thing themselves. Most people either want to learn from you how to do it, or they want you to do it for them. So your offers, you have 1 or 2 main offers that help people either learn how to do the thing or you do it for them. You teach, show, or do. Write that in the comments. Teach, show, or do. And you can have all 3 of these if you want, or a combination. So you can teach someone, let me have a course. Let me make a course that teaches you how to do the thing. Teaches you. Show, let's jump on a call. I'll walk you through it, screen share. I'll jump on a call with you, or I'll do a workshop where it's me with multiple people and they paid me for it. So one is teach, I'm selling a course. This is like your offers, right? Second is show. Let me just demonstrate it for you so you can have a better understanding of it, not just me telling you. And then do. I could sell you the thing itself. If I'm teaching you how to make a website, I can teach you in a course how to make the website. I can show you by getting on a call with you or doing a workshop, a paid workshop, or I could just do it for you. All 3 of those are viable. All 3 of those are very viable. So you might have all 3 as offers that you talk about over time, nurturing in your email sequence. I'm telling you, this information is what is in those 10, 25K, 50K masterminds that you've heard about. If you've been in one of those, you know what I'm talking about. This is the information. This is it. So you take this information and run with it. And if you want to take this information, you're like, I don't want to run with it. I want you to do it. Talk to me. Email me. Leave a message. Let's go. Join my mastermind. It's a crazy mastermind. You see how it all works? There are some people who work with me who they learn from me. I have 2,500 students, more than that actually, who are learning from me every day. That's the teach. The show, I do workshops. I do like live master classes. I do masterminds where I'm bringing people in, experts in every single week. And we're teaching people. These are experts that have made 6, 7, and 8 figures every year. And they're teaching for 90 minutes every single week. This is how you do it. And this is how you do it. And this is how you do it. And they're showing, let me show you. Let me do this. I demonstrate. I do these videos, right? I did some audits for a while for like 20 or 30 people. Here's an audit. Let me go through and show you what I think you should do. I do one-on-one calls. I've done so many one-on-one calls with entrepreneurs I can't even count anymore, thousands of them. And then let me just build out your page for you. Let me just do your YouTube channel for you. I have a team. We will just edit your videos for you. Teach, show, do. This is the play. You have traffic from some platform and you start talking about something and giving value. It's not going to be overnight, but if you build it and you're consistent, somebody will show up. You give them something for free. They sign up through email or they go to your school or whatever, which way you want to take them. And then you nurture them over time. There's someone I saw the other day and he said that he made a certain amount of money through a video on YouTube. And then he made like 6 times that amount of money from the emails that he collected by selling the same service and the same offer. But just over a 30-day period, people changed their minds and bought it because they had that email sequence. So if he had just stopped at a YouTube video to call to action and go buy and didn't have anywhere to catch them, he would have been out of luck. So he would have made that money, which is kind of cool, but he made, I think he said 6 times the amount on the back end. That nurture sequence is where most of the money is. When you think about people who make $1 million, $5 million, even $10 million a year, which I know many people who do that, they're not doing it by selling one thing and having a bunch of launches. Most of them. Some of them do it like that. What most of them are doing is they have a monster email list. I have a friend who has 300,000 people on their email list. So anytime in a given month, they're sending stuff out that equals 300K or more per month. So if you're not there yet, if you don't have 3 people on your email list, start today. Take away the excuses and start now.